Welcome back to AFL Riverina TV. I'm Lauren Markham. It's a big day at Robertson Oval on Saturday with the Pharaoh League hosting a NEAFL game. The Hawks and Jets reserve grade will have an early start before the GWS Giants reserves play Canberra team Eastlake at midday. That's a curtain raiser to the first grade game between East Wagga and the Northern Jets, which will start at 2:40. The under-17s will play at Gumley, but the netball will be at Robbo at the usual start times. AFL Southern New South Wales manager Jason McPherson joins me now. Macca, great to see this quality of football in Wagga. How did this come about and what can we look forward to?
It came about by both clubs, East Lakes and the Giants, wanting to have a presence in Southern New South Wales. And what we can look forward to is a fair bit of local talent from both clubs. Nick Plemming, Dan O'Connell and Harry Himmelberg will be playing for East Lakes, barring injury on the training track this week. And for the Giants, I think we'll have all of Southern New South Wales, besides Zach Williams, who'll be playing in first grade. Those players being Jakey Barrett, Jacob Townsend, Sam Schultz and Jeremy Finlayson as well. So, yeah, plenty of locals about at a quality venue, and the game should be a cracker.
The GWS Giants have kindly helped us out this week, catching up with a familiar face for us.
Well, Jake, back to Wagga this week, back to the Riverina to play a NEAFL game against Eastlake. You must be looking forward to that.
No, yeah, it'll be a good game. Looking forward to getting back, seeing a few of the boys. We've actually got a game after Erie Park versus East Wagga, and yeah, a couple of my good mates are playing at Erie Park, so it should be good.
So do you still stay in touch with friends back home and in touch with how that local competition goes?
Yeah, definitely always keep in touch and see how they're going. But yeah, I was just talking to one of my mates the other day, Jackie Fisher, and yeah, he's looking forward to catching up and yeah, watching him play will be good.
Your form in the NEAFL this year has been really strong. How have you found it, and have you found you've stepped up in your performances from last year, your first year on an AFL list?
Well, yeah, I definitely think I've improved, but like there's always room for improvement. But just that extra pre-season I reckon's helped me a lot. But yeah, definitely the coaching that's got me a long way. But yeah, I still need to work on a few things, like just a few skills and decision making. But coming along well.
Who are the players and coaches here at the Giants you work closest with on your game?
Oh, Brett Hand helps me a lot. Just heaps of footage each week, like telling me what I got to do better and that. But yeah, same with Sam Reid, work with skills and that. But them two definitely have helped me the most.
The NEAFL, you've played all up and down the East Coast in that competition. Must be good to go back to the Riverina and Robertson Oval. It's a great deck, and you've played there before, I understand?
Yeah, I think I've played probably one game there, but it's always good to get home. And but yeah, East Wagga's looking good, so it'd be good to watch some local footy as well after.
And that UWS Giants team that you're playing for, it's been a pretty impressive season. Hoping to continue that on this week?
Yeah, definitely. Like NEAFL have been really strong. I guess we haven't had too many injuries. So we've always had a strong side out there each week. But Eastlake are doing all right. But hopefully, we should get another win.
And what about football in the Riverina? It must be pleasing to see so many players coming through from that area and really coming through the PM Capital Giants Academy like yourself.
Yeah, well, definitely. I think they just put out the draft list and Harry Himmelberg and like Jock Connell and a few of them players like Matt Kenny, they're all going to the draft soon. So, congratulations to them boys, and they're doing really well for themselves.
With those guys going to the draft combine, what does the next couple of months have in store for them? You went to the draft combine and really performed well. Will they be doing some extra training sessions to get ready for that?
Yeah, I'd say they definitely will be. They're a great bunch of boys, and I'm sure they'll do well.
Jake Barrett there. Macca, a great representation from this part of the state.
Yeah, absolutely. With 7 boys from New South Wales, but 5 of them being from AFL Riverina and 6 being from Southern New South Wales, to the draft combine, an invitation which is a record from our region. To have Jacob Hopper, Matt Kennedy, Jock Cornell, Harry Himmelberg, Lockie Tiziani, who's a Broken Hill boy but played footy down with the Bushrangers based at Albury Tigers, and Matty Flynn from Narandra as well. That's a record, and it just shows you the talent that our local clubs are producing, and the Giants are going to take full advantage of it going into season 2016.
Turning our attention to the Pharaoh League now, and as we mentioned, the Hawks and Jets do battle after the NEAFL game. Another tough game for Collie against the Rock. Temora travels to Barrett in red-hot form, and the Saints host CSU. The Jets are going to find it very hard to play finals if they don't win on Saturday. Their key players are really going to have to stand up against East Wagga, aren't they, Macca?
Absolutely, they need all guns firing. A couple of their younger guys, Lockie Flagg and Mitch Maguire, coming back in from sort of under 17 duties last week, and Rams will be a huge help for them. They've got some quality on ballers, the Fisher boys. It's do or die for them. Jacko, the coach, will have them up and firing. East Wagga, couldn't script their year. Has been outstanding. Geppert's not far off kicking a ton, but for me, on Big Robbo Oval, it'll be a great opportunity for both clubs to get used to that ground come finals. But East Wagga for me.
And the Hawks won by less than a goal at the Rock, but they kind of have the minor premierships sewn up there. Is it difficult for them to maintain this intensity?
I think so. The month of July is the toughest year of football. Like I said, it's cold and wet, and guys are either wanting to finish up or getting excited for finals. So they'll find it tough. It's hard because everyone's there, the hunter. They want to be, everyone's coming and trying to knock them off. So, but they'll be there come September. Obviously, sitting and taking the minor premiership, they'll have plenty of time to organise themselves.
And the season seems to kind of slipped away from Collie Amberley. Have they got enough in the tank to surprise the Rock?
I don't think so. No, the Rock, Collie Amberley, just injuries, and I think just the travel factor as well, and the depth. I think with injuries, you need to have a good list, and they just don't have that this year.
And it is hard to tip an upset at Barrett. Temora have won 4 in a row now. Could they end up being the real danger team come finals?
Yeah, absolutely. The Twin Towers forward, they're on ballers. Chris Block's final year, they've got everything to play for. But like East Wagga being at the top, Temora have won the last 3 premierships. Everyone wants to knock them off. So come finals, they know what it's all about. And I would put them as the smoky to knock East Wagga off.
And North Wagga need to show something this week to kind of prove that they belong in the top 3. But CSU have a bit to play for, because if they don't win, they could end up with a wooden spoon.
Yeah, Barrett and CSU. CSU, they've been starting and winning quarters. It's just a matter of putting 100 minutes of footy together. But look, CSU, it's been a long year for them, better than last year. And Barrett, obviously, they're new to the competition. They've worked out a hell of a lot what it means to play Pharaoh League football.
Macca, thanks for coming in, and enjoy your weekend of footy.
Will do. Thanks.